So have a wonderful evening, everyone, and now I'll pass you over to Pilly with the fishing report.
Well, thanks, Hannah. A little bit windy early in the week, but I tell you what, tomorrow and Saturday, the weather looks all right. So if you're planning a trip, Friday and Saturday, that's your 2 days. Now on Tuesday, we headed up to Corio Bay. We didn't worry too much about the wind because we knew it was going to be low tide, and the wind doesn't really affect you too much up there while the tide is out. When we got to the top landing, I was pleasantly surprised to see the water is now quite clean. About a month ago when I went up there, water very, very dirty, but it has cleaned up considerably and there was plenty of fish on the chew. Now we fished the tide right down to the bottom and then we fished about 2 hours of the run-in tide. Plenty of flathead up there at the moment and that's great to see, and also a few bream starting to kick around and the odd salmon. So this weekend, if you're looking for somewhere to go, Corio Bay, an absolute special. Now while we were up there on Tuesday, we tried a couple of different techniques. We trolled along the edges of the sandbars with little bevy shad Lucky Craft lures, a little hard body lure. They're absolutely deadly on flathead. And then as that tide got down a little bit, we tried 3-inch gulp shrimps, and I tell you what, flathead absolutely love them. Now the lure I prefer to use for blue salmon is this little flasher lure. You can cast it a little bit further, and when you retrieve it, you can retrieve it a little bit faster. And blue salmon, they get really turned on by that fast retrieve, and that's definitely the way to catch them. Now boys, I don't know what you've got planned for the weekend, but if you do find yourself heading up to Corio Bay, remember one thing: good quality sunglasses, a hat and a lander net. You're going to need it. Catch you next week.
Good on you, Pilly, and look out for the whales. They are everywhere at the moment.
Indeed.
All right, that's all the news we've got for you for tonight. Thank you for your company.
Remember, you can stay up to date with breaking news by following us on Facebook and Twitter.
See you all tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.